Welcome everyone to Nitro. Man, did we have havoc at Halloween Havoc. My god, people still asking the question, how did Kevin Nash not get the job done? Well, let's get the Wolfpack on the go. As well, there he is, man, Kevin Nash. Hey, man, we all thought he was going to get it done last night. It looked like he was as well. He was dominating that match, dominating it at the start. He laid Hogan out. He busted him open. He was beating him with a hammer. He jackknifed him. When he went for that second jackknife, we thought that was it. Hogan got out of it, knocked him down, dropped the leg. Actually beat him with a lariat, I believe. Oh, man. It was unreal. I'm fired up for this today, man. At ICW last night. What a show it was. So I am very hyped in the wrestling mood today. So let's get going with Nitro. Randy Savage is very disappointed in himself, very let down. He feels he let Scott Hall down in that tag team match at Halloween Havoc. Savage questioning his ability. Does he still have what it takes to keep going at the highest level? This is going to be a bit of a rematch from last night, but it's going to be the Outsiders, Hall and Nash this time. Lex Luger and the invisible Scott Norton. And of course Buff Bagwell coming out here with them. Couple of title matches tonight as well. The tag team championships will be online, as well as the hardcore championship as well. As here we go. And Scott Hall wants to make up for that loss last night, not wasting any time. Our road to Starrcade has begun. As Scott Hall, he's all over Luger right now. He ain't wasting any time at all. He takes out the leg there, as in, and here we go with Buff Bagwell getting the attention, as Luger now, and Luger with the opportunity. As, oh, look at Scott Hall though, again, he is not wasting the time. I say Randy Savage feels like he let the team down. Oh, big right hand there. We all know what's been happening, man. Hall and Luger, it's went on for... I don't know what's going on here. Scott Hall, of course, the television champion. Buff Bagwell putting a chair in the ring is... And where the hell is Kevin Nash going? Kevin Nash, who was in that cage last night. He doesn't care. There's Kevin Nash now. Referee sees the chair. Kevin Nash going to get the work done now. Luger yet to make a tag. Scott Hall wants to make up for, I think they all want to make up for their losses last night. I think the Wolfpack were hoping. I think we all thought Kevin Nash was going to get it done. As Luger able to fire Nash off. There's the tag now. Scott Norton going to get some double teaming. The big man was in that cage last night with Hogan. As Scott Norton lays Nash out. Nash trying to crawl over. Nope, rolling out of the ring there. He's back in. Kevin Nash though. There's the tag back to Scott Hall. Well, we all know Scott Hall's opinion on Scott Norton. This guy has been driving him nuts. Scott Norton was the man who cost them. This is what began it all. We're expecting to hear from Hogan tonight at some point. Still can't believe Nash didn't get the job done, man. I thought he had it. Thought it was in the bag. It was not to be the case. As Norton. Scott Hall now. Is Norton over the back. And, oh, takes him down. As well, Scott Hall jumps up, makes the tag. And in comes Nash. Nash takes Luger down. Luger managed to duck that third one there. There's Luger now. Back to Scott Norton. We said Nash had that main event last night. As Norton now getting up a bit of speed here. Drops a big splash there. As Nash sent into the corner. And oh, Nash. As Nash with a boot. And oh, come on, there's Buff Bagwell now up on the apron. And Norton, and oh, Nash able to punch his way out there. There's Nash now. And so we're going to get some double team here. Television champion Scott Hall back in. And double man takedown. And oh, thinks he's getting away. That'll not be the case. As Scott Hall. And choke slam. Scott Hall picking them back up here. Norton though. Oh, back to Scott Hall. It's back and forth with these guys, so it is. As oh, Scott Hall scoops him up. Oh, I thought we were going to get the classic fall away slam there. As Scott Hall now. And Scott Hall. Well, he's just made the tag and, well, he's going after Luger there. There's Buff. And Buff now up on the apron. As he's got Hall. And Scott Hall taken down. There's Randy Savage here. Seems to be making his own way round. Trying to protect Scott Hall. Randy Savage is watching. And oh, Luger and Hall on the outside. As Nash with the headbutt. That's what Scott Norton doing here. Scott Norton with Kevin Nash. As in, oh, Luger taken down. And, oh, a cheap shot on Norton. Scott Hall not wasting time. This is kind of lost it here now. Oh. And, oh, we get caught. And Norton. Norton has got Nash. And God. And God in the ring. The referee didn't see it. We are losing it here, people. Buff Bagwell now. And Luger with a cheap shot on Nash. And God! And oh, he's not allowing that. And Hall, and oh God, Hall on the outside. As there goes Savage, and Savage just dropped Buff. And God, a right hand. Is Luger taken down. And it would appear, look at Savage, he's getting rid of Buff. Is Nash now. As Nash, God, just booted the head off of him. And Scott Hall. And oh, good God, the Brawl neck wrench. The Wolfpack is dealing with them tonight. Would you look at Nash? And oh! The jackknife as Scott Hall lays him out. And oh my God! What is going on? And Buff Bagwell. He's back in the ring now. God. We are losing it here. Buff Bagwell. And good. His Hall goes back after Luger now. And go, man. Off the announcer's table is Nash in the ring. Is Savage has got Buff, the jackknife connected. And Scott Hall takes out Buff. And the Wolfpack, working as a pack, take cares of the NWO tonight. And the Outsider team gets the job done. Luger taken down, man. Outsider's edge. It took 2 jackknives, but it got the job done. And the Wolfpack, with the victory, getting themselves back to winning ways here on Nitro tonight. Now wait a minute, people. Larry Zbyszko, who, well, he accompanied Arn Anderson to the ring last night. All right. Well, things sure have changed round here. The Horsemen used to mean something. It used to mean a family, a connection, but not anymore. I couldn't believe what I saw. So I've got to be honest, I look around here now and I don't like what I'm seeing. Since nobody else seems to care, since so many people in the back are just happy to show up for their paycheck, right now, I want Ric Flair to know, I want you out here. At first I was a bit nervous about coming out here because I'm no different than Arn Anderson. I know I'm getting on. I know my prime days are behind me. But Rick, after everything you've done, now it's time for Zbyszko to give you an ass whooping. Arn Anderson is out here with me. He's at ringside listening to what I have to say. So I guarantee Ric Flair, you better come out here because I'm not doing what Arn did. I'm not doing week in, week out waiting for you. You better get your ass out here now. Tonight's the night the gloves come off and the game stops. It's no longer about all this. The Horsemen, they are not what they used to be. And Rick, get out here now. Oh, there's the music. And there he is. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, the leader of the Horsemen. He defeated Arn Anderson last. Arn Anderson had no chance. Arn Anderson's well past with illnesses and he is just not the man he used to be. Ric Flair knew that, but Zbyszko, man, he'll give Ric Flair a fight. Flair coming out here. And Flair on the rampway here. And, oh, wait a minute! And what was that? What was that? And Ric Flair's in the ring. Arn Anderson just got dropped toe hold by Zbyszko. What the hell? Is Arn Anderson trying to use the ropes to pick himself up here? Is Zbyszko? And Zbyszko, what are you doing? What the hell? Oh my god, people. Tell me we're not seeing what we're seeing. Is Ric Flair. What the hell? My controller is so gubbed. And oh, a mid-range and a kick. And look at Flair. What are we seeing? Oh my God, people. I don't know what to say right now. As Zbyszko and this is, as I said, I don't know what to say right now. And oh, and the rake to the eyes. Is Flair now. And Flair. As the two of them are in perfect sync. How the hell did that happen? As Flair now, and oh, come on. Come on. Flair. This, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. And come on. Come on. What the hell, Larry? What was this all about? Zbyszko. Well, Zbyszko always known for being a traitor. Always known to be a man you don't trust. And he just turned his back on Arn Anderson. I don't believe it. And Zbyszko and Ric Flair. Oh my God, Zbyszko should be absolutely ashamed of himself. Well, people, I don't know what to say. Arn Anderson, could he be betrayed by any more people? As well, here comes the Filthy Animals. The new United States champion, Conan. And the Cruiserweight champion, Juventud Guerrera and Psychosis. A man who definitely played his part in both of these men having gold. As well, Conan going to be in action. As he's going to go one-on-one with Rey Mysterio Jr. And Rey Mysterio out here as... Wait a minute. For some reason, Bret the Hitman Hart's came out here. And Booker T has came out behind him. What the hell are they two doing out here? As well, Ray and Conan, they're not going to waste time. The history between these two. Well, Bret Hart and Booker T are both out here right now. As Conan. Rey Mysterio, man, he might have had Juventud if it wasn't for Psychosis. Constant interfering. Even a steel chair was used in that match behind the referee's back, thanks to Psychosis. And Conan now, and oh, just takes him out. Well, Booker T and Bret Hart keeping a bit of distance away from each other. Those two, of course, went at it last night. That was meant to be their blow-off match, but once again, Bret Hart with cock punching, the low blow to get the victory. Bret Hart becoming one of the dirtiest ones you can get, as Rey, though, takes Conan down. And Rey Mysterio Jr., who you know Juventud absolutely despises right now. As, oh, Conan there, able to use his more strength. Well, Bret Hart and Booker T both out here. I do not know why. As Conan, and Conan with a fallen powerbomb there. He's all over Rey Mysterio Jr. right now. As, oh, watch out. You've got to watch out for Rey. That's what he's capable of. So he's still got 2 title matches tonight. As Rey going again here. Hardcore Championship will be on the line. NWO with the opportunity to grab that belt. And the Steiners will have the opportunity to become tag team champions tonight as well. We expect to hear from Hollywood Hogan at some point as Rey again, man, taking Conan down. As Rey going up top here, and Rey Mysterio quickly jumps into the cover, looking right at Juventud and Psychosis. And now Rey with a brutal neck wrench. Oh no, no. Conan able to hit out of it there. As go Rey again using that speed. And Rey now going up high again here, and oh man, he was in a sitting up position. And Rey is all over the United States champion right now. He goes over, caught by Conan there. As well, Rey though, back to him. As Rey with Conan here said, Booker T and Bret, they're staying away from each other, but both of them are watching. They appear to be watching Conan. As Rey, lovely move. He's got the leg hooked. Referee wasn't in correct positioning. Conan though able to get the kick out. And there's the Cruiserweight champion now, trying to get Rey Mysterio's attention. As Conan. And Conan just throwing his body weight on him, taking advantage of the distraction. Rey kind of able to push him off there. Rey Mysterio going to keep coming at him. As Rey goes up and takes Conan down again. As Rey Mysterio going up. And Rey Mysterio comes off the top, takes him down. He's got the shoulders down of the United States champion. Oh! Booker T and Bret getting a little bit closer to each other out there. As, oh, Rey! And Rey! Look at Conan. And look at Rey though. Conan can run all he wants. He doesn't care. Drops an elbow on him at the outside. My God. And Rey Mysterio and Conan. I think we're finally getting the match we tried to have months ago between these two. Look at Conan now trying to get back into this. And Conan. Conan into the ring. Rolling him over here. As Conan actually trying to get back into this now. After everything that happened there, as he's now. It's Conan. And Conan. And Ray catching him with a jawbreaker. Right to the midsection. As Ray, and wait a minute, Ray again. Going to use the ropes for a little elevation here. And Rey Mysterio Jr. springboards right onto him. Referee again, nowhere near position. 2, and oh, come on, Psychosis! Rey Mysterio in the match won. Unbelievable. Is Conan able to take advantage? Unbelievable. As Conan now lays out Ray. You have got to be kidding. Rey Mysterio had the match won. There's Conan now. And it looks like Conan, looks like he's going to, yep, he's going to fold him up here. He's got submission in. Rey Mysterio is middle of the ring. And unbelievable. Conan gets the victory. Unbelievable, man. The filthy animals, yet again, constantly involved. Absolutely unbelievable. Rey Mysterio had this match won. He gave it everything as well. Right here he had it won. Landing that springboard for a second time. Unbelievable, people. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, Booker T and Bret Hart. Why the hell were they two out here? As time will tell. Okay then, first championship match of the night, 1 of 2. Representing the NWO. We can tell you people, Bret Hart, Conan was just informed backstage that he will defend the United States Championship against Bret the Hitman Hart at World War III. As it looks like the NWO is in a quest to get the gold right now. Hogan obviously still the NWO heavyweight champion. Steiners have got a shot at the tag team championships, our main event match tonight. Bulldog with a chance to get the hardcore championship right now. And then Bret Hart obviously in line for the United States Championship. Well, Big John Tenta, the Shark, is on his way. Bulldog, God! Now, when you face a man that size, you've got to be ready. As Bulldog straight away here. And God! As Bulldog, oh, you're trying, but it ain't happening. And Tenta takes him down just like that. As oh, Bulldog able to catch him there. And oh, sends him into the steps. God, the knee there. As Bulldog going to get torn into him here. And again, man, right off those steps. And oh man, Bulldog lifting up those steel steps. As in, God! The steel steps were used there anyway. As what's he looking for? Bulldog underneath the ring. Oh, he's put a table in the ring. And Bulldog into the ring. Right there. Oh, try to use the chair. Well, there goes the table. But Tenta now with Bulldog. Using that chair. As Bulldog. And he brushes it right off his face. As he takes out the leg. Well, hardcore rules, people. As Bulldog just puts his body right through him there. He's got the steel chair in hand and... Oh, God. And Bulldog... Well, the Shark is the one being attacked here, man. God. Is all Tenta trying to grab a hold of him here, but Bulldog straight out of it. He's just staying on him here. He's got that steel chair again. And oh. As in, God, just thrown across the ring. As in, God of all things. Bulldog, man, he is just getting right into him right now. Just laying in shot after shot, keeping the big man down. That is all you can do right now, is get torn into him. Tenta, though, constantly still fighting back. Look at that, though. Tenta straight back onto him there. Oh, there goes the table again. And now Tenta getting a little bit of control in. Got the submission in here. Bulldog, though, again just trying to keep the advantage going. Just kicking him over. As Bulldog now with that table. And, oh, God. It's the British Bulldog. As Bulldog, good God almighty! My God! The strength and power there! As Bulldog now, and Bulldog, God, the power slam right through the table! And Bulldog hooks the leg of the champion! And it's over! The British Bulldog had a game plan in this one. And it was to just go after the big man. And that is exactly what he done. My God, man. He took Tenta out in this one, man. The strength of the Bulldog. And we've got a new WCW Hardcore champion. And he is Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Well, here comes the former United States champion. He was interviewed, he said, winning the belt, I don't need the belt, but just winning it has told me that I'm not finished yet. So, the Hammer, Greg Valentine, he believes he's still got gas in the tank. Winning War Games gave him the belief that he still has something to offer. He's going to go one-on-one with Diamond Dallas Page, a man along with Sting who have had a bloody NWO try to get their attention. Wolfpack as well, actually. It's as if both sides of the NWO are trying to win over Diamond Dallas Page and Sting. I find it hard to believe you'd see one of these two join Hogan's Hollywood NWO, but, well, we've said that before. And after what we saw from Zbyszko tonight, you just don't know where loyalties lie anymore. As here we go, as Page, and Page, man, on a quest to prove himself as well. Another man who failed to get the job done against Hogan, although he did technically have the match won against Hogan as well. I think last night at Halloween Havoc is the first time that Hogan's actually retained that belt himself. No help as the Hammer wants to show he's still got what it takes. And, oh man, big slam there, and Page felt that one. It's back into the ring. And Page. Well, Diamond Dallas Page, who was close to winning that US title in War Games. As Page now. Off the middle rope, taking the Hammer down. Both men quite evenly tied here as, well, kind of in the same boat. Greg Valentine kind of believes he can prove himself and show he's got what it takes, and in a way Diamond Dallas Page is just trying to prove himself as well. At least there's no NWO at ringside this week. That's what it seems to be with Sting, and well, even that, look at the match that Sting and Page had the other week. Sting actually had the match won multiple times. There's Page. And look at Page go right now. Shot after shot on the Hammer. Takes him down. Big right hand there. Jumps into the cover. And oh, able to get the kick out there. Page obviously thought he had that one. And oh, he's stalking him out. As he got him. And the Diamond Cutter connects as he hooks the leg of the Hammer. Oh my god, he got the shoulder up. Page can't believe it. Guess Valentine, man, the Hammer, it still has some juice left in it. There's Page now. Oh, a big shot there. Got the nickname the Hammer for a reason. He hits hard. Page taking him down again there. And we are having issues. And there we go. As in Page. Didn't quite get all of that one there. Well, Page definitely in control right now. Oh, spoke too soon. Valentine over the back. is now pulling out the neck wrench. The brutal neck wrench. The hammer now. As caught with a boot there. Valentine able to slide round the back. Stretches across the ring. Page turning in midair. Quickly hooks the leg. Valentine no able to get out of that one. As Page up on the shoulder here. Second favourite move onto the rope. As Page again here landing big shots. Big discus takes him down. And and again. It's Page now. Arm drag. And he pounces on him. DDT. And Page stalking him out here. There's Page. Diamond cutter for a second time. And he hooks the leg of the hammer. And Diamond Dallas Page picks up the win. Two men that are just trying to prove themselves, but you know what? The hammer kicked out of a diamond cutter. But he wasn't kicking out of two. And DDP gets the victory. Well, Page got that pinfall over Sting last week, but it was quite a tarnished one as the NWO tries to woo them to the dark side, I suppose. Alright then, this will be our main event matchup then. We're expecting to hear from Hollywood Hogan. The NWO has brought in one belt. We're looking to bring in the tag titles now. As this Steiner brothers along with Kurt Hennig there, who were actually on the losing end of that 6-man tag team match at Halloween Havoc against the tag team champions in Goldberg. For some reason the Steiners will get a tag team title shot now. That happens when Eric Bischoff can throw the weight around. And well, it looks like Goldberg going to come out here. Goldberg not known for teaming up with a lot of people, but it looks like he's offered his assistance. Kurt Hennig's out here. We all know he's going to get involved one way or another. It's the Rock and Roll Express. We're hoping not to lose those tag team championships tonight. Here we go. And Scott Steiner straight away showing his strength. Robert Gibson trying to get back onto him. And Gibson. My biggest problem right now is I don't know who to have belts on when it comes to the end of this universe. Going into the next game, we don't know what community creations are going to be available to me to start things off, so obviously we could have a lot of issues at the start. It might take a week or two for things to get made. And playing the counting game, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As over, and Scott Steiner plants him. And now, lovely suplex there. And now Scott Steiner just raking at the eyes. Steiner's man, former tag team champions in many different promotions. As, oh, big double back body drop. When people argue the greatest tag teams of all time, you hear things like Harlem Heat and WCW, but the Steiners were always up there as well. You know, the Rock and Roll Express, they're always up there as well. Rock and Roll Express, man, they keep going and going. There's Ricky Morton in now. Robert Gibson's forgot how to get out the ring. And dropping an elbow there into Rick Steiner. And Ricky Morton. As Ricky now, middle rope. So looking for here, could it be the drop kick? As Ricky, and oh no, just coming off with an axe handle right now. Goldberg's out here watching on. I think he's just offering a bit of support. Plus, let's face it, the issues between him and the Steiners are not over. Well, Ricky is in control right now. As in, there's the drop kick, takes him down. Kurt Hennig is up on the apron right now, screaming abuse, trying to get Ricky Morton's attention. DDT planted. Looking at Ricky Morton, he could actually be Kurt Hennig's dad. He is the spitting image of him. Well, the pin was broken there. Oh, Ricky though. Robert Gibson, oh man, how to get out the ring. Those basic things you're first taught that sometimes just slip your mind. The Rock and Roll Express, man, Ricky is in absolute control right now. He is just dropping the fist on him. He's into the corner now. As Ricky still on Rick Steiner here, getting torn in, man. Look at Kurt Hennig on the outside, irate, grabbing a steel chair. As Ricky now going top rope. What's he thinking? He's wanting him on his feet. Rick Steiner's not facing the right way anyway. Big drop kick through the back. As now Kurt Hennig getting the attention of Ricky Morton as Steiner, Rick Steiner trying to shrug off what's happened here. As oh, watch out, and oh, just pulling him down there. And Rick Steiner tagging out, which he needed to do. I know, and he's got that chair in his hand. He was thinking about using it there. The referee telling him Kurt Hennig was trying to distract there. Well, he was trying to use that chair, but thankfully the referee turned around and saw him holding it. As Ricky Morton is still absolutely on fire right now as he is going top rope once again here. Tag Team Championships on the line. As now he's up and a crossbody right through the back. That's a dangerous way to do that. There's Robert Gibson now, bit of distance on that one. I'm not sure about this. Yep. And Gibson, usually the one that's been quite impressive, is looking quite stupid in this match. He's flipped him over there. At the front face lock now. Steiner's got him. Slams him out right on his arm. And Scott Steiner falling into the corner. As Goldberg's just been watching on. He's not one for prancing about on the apron trying to distract people. I'm surprised he's not ran round and speared the hell out of Curt Hennig. It was Goldberg that pinned Curt Hennig in that 6-man tag team match at Halloween Havoc last night. As into the corner. Can get back a double team here. As both men. And oh, Scott Steiner's about to go for a ride. As Scott Steiner reaches up, manages to tag his brother in, as Rick comes in, just takes Rick. Oh, down he goes again. And oh, an axe handle, man, right through his face there. And oh. And the referee just got barged out the way. Again, the referee there nearly gets sandwiched in the corner. As Rick Steiner now. And oh, there's Rick. And a big face crusher there. He's always tried to reach up to tag in. Gibson there. Able to. And there's the tag. Able to fire Rick away into the corner. Robert Gibson now going to try and take advantage of him in the corner. Rick though playing possum, waiting on him there. As Gibson out of that one there. And oh. As Rick Steiner now stalking out Robert Gibson. And Gibson going to get laid out here. As he hooks the leg here. As in, oh my God, Ricky Morton just launched himself through everybody there. Scott Steiner looked like he was going to block the pathway, but hell no, Ricky went right through them. As Rick Steiner now. Robert Gibson trying to do whatever he can right now. And Gibson round the back again. Scott Steiner not on the apron, so he's on his own right now. They go again here. Get Gibson though, he just keeps managing to get out of stuff right now. As Gibson and the Bulldog. Well, Scott Steiner is not in the picture right now. So it's a great opportunity. As a big right hand there. Rick Steiner appears to be busted. And Robert Gibson is stalking him out here. Still no sign of... Nope, there's Scott Steiner there. Getting back up onto the apron. Might just be on time. As he's hooks the leg here. But Curt Hennig's got the official. My God, are you kidding me on? Scott Steiner was coming into the ring anyway. He might have been able to break it on time. But either way, we'll never know because Curt Hennig had the official. Into the corner now. Gibson gets the boot up. As now, and the knee breaker. I think they definitely think Rick Steiner was down for the 3 count. The question was whether Scott Steiner would have got there to break the pin. We'll never know, but as far as I'm concerned, I think the titles would have been retained right there. As Rick Steiner tags out, which I think he has to, man. He's cutting the top of his head. As Scott Steiner in now just scoops him up on his shoulder here. We're going to get some shades of the Bulldog here. Big power slam. As, oh, Gibson though. And Hennig again, man, up on the apron. It's all scooped up. And oh man, Scott Steiner showing off. Just drops him down. I know, he's going for the Frankensteiner now. And Gibson launched right into the middle of the ring. And Scott Steiner posing down here. Bit of an idiot here, he just landed the big Frankensteiner. Whenever a time to quickly jump into a cover, that would have been it. I know. Right, he's going to drop him on his head here. As Scott Steiner got him up and drops him right on his head. Now Goldberg knows that, as look at him dragging him right over to his corner here. And he goes for the cover here. It could be new champions. And the Steiners win. Oh, it's a night for the NWO tonight. Unbelievable, man. Rock and Roll Express had the match won. Goldberg didn't even do anything, man. He just stood there and watched. Unbelievable, man. Rock and Roll Express had the match won. Curt Hennig getting involved. And we have got new tag team champions. And the Steiners are WCW tag team champions once again. And the NWO has now grabbed 2 championships tonight. Well, there he is. I cannot believe this man retained. Like, literally cannot believe he retained. No NWO at ringside. He was on his own. And he somehow, some way, still snuck the win. Cut the music. If I have to wait another second to listen to all you idiots, I am out here for one reason and one reason only. I defeated the Wolf Pack. They are done. They are dusted. And Kevin Nash now knows his place is below me. I don't have to prove I'm the greatest of all time. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. It's already apparent. I am professional wrestling. Whether it was here, whether it was in the WWF, Hollywood Hogan is the man. Kevin Nash, Diamond Dallas Page, Goldberg, you've all stood up to me. You've all went down. Everyone that gets in my way goes down. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Kevin Nash didn't get the job done. Man, it is great to finally come out here, stand in front of you. Now, Hogan, you're right. I didn't get the job done last night. It was there. I had the opportunity. You didn't have your cronies. And you know what? I didn't get the job done. Oh, let me tell you something, brother. I know what you are. You're a small-time nobody who rid my coattails when you came here. And I have proven that you're a nobody, and you will not ever hold this championship. See, I didn't come out here to watch you be cute and dance around this ring. I just wanted to let you know that the executive, the secret executive, has already let me know who your next opponent is. My God, I've had enough of this crap. What the hell, man? I have had enough of this. Who the hell is this executive? Who the hell is he? How the hell do you know who the Hulkster's next opponent is? And if you say it's you, I swear. Oh, you've managed to avoid any comeuppance for your actions for too long. And you're right. I do know, but I know for a reason. You see, you're not facing me. You're facing a new wolf. You must be crazy. There's something wrong. A new wolf. Has someone else joined your band of NWO rejects? Someone else joined up with you? And that's my opponent? Oh, give me a break. All this talk, Hogan. See, you don't take the Wolfpack seriously, and you're right not to right now, because of how much numbers NWO Hollywood has. But you see, the Wolfpack is getting bigger, and I know who your opponent is. Oh, you are welcome to try me. Who is it? Who is it? See, I don't need to prove anything, Hogan. So Hulk, at World War III, you will defend your NWO World Heavyweight Championship. Against him. And wait a minute, and this Sting, is that Sting? And Sting just laid out Hogan, Scorpion Death Drop. And Sting is wearing red. He's wearing black and red. As he throws up the sign. And Sting is in the Wolfpack. And that means that Sting is Hogan's next opponent. Hogan versus Sting is gonna happen again. The Stinger is dressed in black and red. What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, Sting is the new Wolf. He is the Wolfpack. Ladies and gentlemen, Hogan did not see it coming. Sting versus Hogan at World War III. And that, people, is exactly what it's going to be. Like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. And I'll see you in the next episode.